Well, hello. Welcome back to Neptunifish Tarot. My name is Alicia. This is a weekly reading for the sign of Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This may be a reading for you. It may not resonate with every single Leo, though. So, if this isn't your story, that's okay. Check out some of your other signs. If you're a Leo Sun, go check out your Moon or your Rising sign, okay? And yeah, we're gonna get right into our reading today. I did pull some oracle cards from Moonology, which you can see right in front of you here. I also pulled a Wisdom of the Oracle, as well as an Oracle of the Fairies came out today. So we're going to go with that. And then I did pull out a row using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. And for clarification, I pulled out a second row from Cosmic Tarot. So we got a whole bunch of messages today. Looks like, same with Aries. Leo, you look like you have this looks like a relationship reading. Wow, 2 for 2. Don't always get relationship readings, but that looks to be what is on Spirit's mind for us this week so far. And again, I don't know if I said this already. This message is for the week of March 30th to April 5th. So we are in Aries season, almost into the month of April. I think I'm going to just start with the oracle messages because I think then that the tarot cards will make better sense. So it does look like, Leo, the message is that we are in the middle of a transformation. So the fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, yes, when we see a transformation card right off the bat in a reading, that's sort of like a tower card in tarot. There's usually something that accompanies this energy where it can actually be sudden. It can be like a fast moving thing where something has kind of come undone. Something that wasn't going well, or perhaps wasn't stable, or didn't have firm foundations, is kind of being uprooted in your world right now, so that you can transform and move on to something that's a little bit more well suited to what your goals and your desires are. So let's keep going. The answers you need are coming. Don't let your past hold you back. Nothing is set in stone. And soulmates. So we'll see more about why I think this is a relationship reading in the tarot, but this was the other reason, was because we did see a soulmates card. Now, soulmates can be, anybody who we came into this lifetime with, who was meant to help us along on our path. So this can really be like, like our mom and dad, our family, siblings, our own children. It can certainly be our best friends. It can be our partners for sure. But there is something about this reading where I feel like we're calling in a soulmate. So I feel like this is like a futuristic card. Like there's something that's going on with this transition and this transformation, where we're in a state of change. We're in a state of becoming something other. We're bringing ourselves into a new situation, and perhaps we're calling into our existence somebody new to help us along the next leg after the transformation. Okay. So I feel like we're kind of like in a changing energy right now. With a mutable moon, um, that's changeable energy. Nothing is yet set in stone. So keep that in mind through the reading. We'll get into the tarot. So the first card is the Nine of Swords. And so this kind of does show where we have been in a sort of mentally, maybe a negative mindset. We could just be kind of down on ourselves at the moment. It can run a pretty wide gamut. Like it could be anything from you're really upset, you're having like high anxiety, you're worried, you're stressed, you're not able to sleep at night. It can be really extreme, or it can just be sort of like you're not happy, you're malaised, like something maybe happened that was upsetting or distressing or just generally irritating, right? So it can be like any of those kinds of emotions and thoughts. The other thing with the Nine of Swords is that we can find ourselves like really overthinking something. Like, in other words, there's a little bit of anxiety when we get into a situation where nothing is set in stone and we're kind of in a state of flux and we're kind of in the middle of change and it feels super unsettling. Um, we can start to have like these thoughts creep into our head, like, oh, I'm not good enough. Well, look what happened before. Maybe that's going to happen again. Um, and so the the reading is basically, look, cool your jets. The answers you need are coming. It's going to be okay, right? And I think that when I asked for a clarifier and I got the Ace of Wands, I think that that's what that says is, that Nine of Swords is going to be replaced by a new inspired idea. Like you're suddenly going to get this idea, or like something is going to come into your environment that's suddenly, very suddenly going to change your mind. Because we do have the Lovers and the King of Cups. Okay. So this can literally mean that someone new, like a soulmate, for instance, right, could very well be coming into your life at this time. That could happen this week. Or you could be making a choice, because the Lovers used to be called the Choice. You could just be making a decision to be like this King of Cups. So this could be you. And the King of Cups is somebody who is very chill and like balanced with his emotions and able to create what he wants for himself, right? So maybe you're taking on these qualities and you're choosing to get yourself out of this kind of stuck, anxious, upset energy, and maybe get yourself into a place where you're stable and you gain clarity and control of your feelings and your desires. And maybe this is the week where you're making a game plan, because here we see right in the center of the reading the Nine of Coins and the Judgment card. Like, maybe this is the week where something snaps into that, what am I trying to say? Where you finally find yourself like, what you're going to do next. Like it all comes together for you, right? And you decide, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to move forward. And I am confident, right, at this point, that I'm going to be able to bring in this abundance into my life. So again, this could literally be a new opportunity for a partner. Like you could literally have a new partnership come in. You could literally have a new job show up at your doorstep, right? Something is going to come this week, whether it's an idea for something new, like a new business or a new way to make money or just a new attitude, a new attitude that would bring you into this emotional and mental space of like peace and calm and knowing that everything is working for your benefit, for your highest good. And with the Judgment here, I would say it's almost like divinely guided. I'd say it's almost divinely inspired. Like there's something that that's in the works, okay? Like there's something that the universe is working on behind the scenes for your behalf. And really all you need to do is to choose to bring it in. Okay? That's what I see you doing this week, Leo, is making that transition and recognizing this Ace of Coins, recognizing that there is something on the horizon. You can't quite, you don't quite see it just yet, but it's coming and you can almost feel it, right? We do see the Ace of Coin is clarified by the Two of Swords. So that does mean that you're not totally seeing it like completely yet. You might just be getting pieces of it. You might just be getting like that initial inspiration of the thing. But, because, what if it's a relationship? Well, you're starting to get the idea of what this thing might be, of what this thing might become, but there's more work to be done, okay? Because in the final analysis, we've got Judgment twice. All right. We've got Judgment twice. All right. So this is definitely something really auspicious, Leo. Like there's something divinely inspired, like that's meant for you. It's almost like destined for you. It's coming. It's coming and it's going to be big. And it's coming fast. All right. And it's going to put you on a path where you're going to be really excited when it does finally hit. Like when it's finally like unveils itself fully to you and this Two of Swords becomes clear, like this Chariot. You're going to be very quickly with your eyes wide open and on a path very quickly to take action. And I think that looking at the astrology, that we can see this is coming towards the end of April. Okay, we're not quite there, but hang on, because it is gonna happen fast. It's not gonna be very long. We're only a few weeks away from this next big uptick in energy that we're gonna get during Aries season. And you, Leo, being a fire sign, are going to be able to take advantage of that fiery wand's energy, okay? And I think you really have an excellent chance of bringing in something really, really good, okay? Because Nine of Coins and Ace of Coins, I mean, this is like really like the universe. Just look at the size of that coin. I mean, look at that guy. I mean, it's a prize. That's the universe giving you a prize. Okay. So this is a really, really inspiring, wonderful, reading. Okay. Just hold on. Just hold on while all of this stuff is transpiring. Okay. It's going to get started this week. And like I said, give it a few weeks, and I think you're going to see it really very quickly move into something amazing. All right, Leo, I'm really excited for you guys. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you have a good evening, and I will see you next week.